Ya puedo poner.
Eso, tío. Lo en salón.
Mira, tú estás viendo uno.
¿Hablaste conmigo?
No. Mira, tú estás viendo uno. Y ya estaba en eres tú.
Coge, coge. ¿Quién viene? Con Yoki. ¿Qué le damos con Yoki?
Yo lo puedo escuchar. Epa.
5. Oklahoma City. Ok.
Ay, yo le escucho.
A ver, soy enemigo. Ya, de tener hasta mi ajuste.
Cada 2 segundos uno.
Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Left side White. On the wing, Tatum. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hartenstein, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Now here's Porzingis. There's Tatum with the three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Allie, thank you. The open shot, White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on Drew Holiday.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Porzingis. There's Tatum with the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Williams. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's White. Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep three. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Now here's Hartenstein. Defended by Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
To the paint. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder with a lead. Williams misses. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Holmgren. Doesn't go that time. Right side Porzingis. There's Tatum with the three. Sinks the tray.
An accurate
No le puedo poner la barra.
shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Brown. No points yet. Pass to Tatum. No good on the three. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Now here's Dort. And here's Caruso. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And here's Caruso outside. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest. And Williams getting his timing just right on the block, defending with purpose.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
On the wing, Caruso. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Boston trailer. Knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. And the Thunder making a change here. Here's Porzingis. Yet to see a basket. White for three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Launches a three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Wiggins with a steal. Takes it inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
13.
Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Now here's Caruso. Wiggins outside. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by White.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Jrue Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Jrue, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
First team foul.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
It's tipped. Stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Deflected.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Now here's Holiday. Back to Porzingis. The kick to Tatum. Oh, Williams with the block. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. From behind the arc. On target from range. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now here's Porzingis. He's scoreless. Pass to White. The three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Caruso outside. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
White on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. White's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Outside Brown. White for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 5. The three is up. The shot misses. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, Brown. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Now here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Brown, no good. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams. A minute 39 left in the second period. Back to Hartenstein. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Wallace. Back to Dort. And here's Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Shoots over White. That one's wide left.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Dort. Wallace outside. It's stolen by Holiday. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 9.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Now Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Got it off in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
23.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Thunder leading by 5. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Outside, Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Porzingis with it. Fires the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's SGA. Hey, at 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
Pass to Holiday. Takes the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. There's Tatum with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. White can't hit. Just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Over Porzingis. And it comes off the front of the rim. White with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort up top. Here's Williams. Shoots over Brown. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brown downhill. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Tatum. White with it, and it's Dort picking him up. White can't hit.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Here's Brown, plenty of space.
Jaylen Brown.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
I mean, Brown is a gifted producer on that offensive end. He will find all the ways to get you points.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Pass to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And the foul on Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:25 left in the third. Outside White. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wiggins outside. Right side, Williams. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Jaylen Brown.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Now here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by White. Boston trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Holiday. For the lead. Buries it from 3. Holiday's got 6 here in the quarter.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Caruso with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 2.
The Celtics, 35.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea gets it to go off the drive.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
4-3. Boston with a rebound. Outside White. Right side Porzingis. Back to White. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Tipped. And stolen by Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Now Caruso. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 5-point Thunder lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Fires for three. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Porzingis. KP to the cup. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And taking huge strides, Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Down low. Dort, left side. Here's Jang. Drills it from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. Tatum! Money from deep.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Here's Jang. Porzingis grabs the board. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit. Thunder with a lead. Here's Dort. And Porzingis with the block. To take the lead. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jason Tatum.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Three-pointer. Holiday grabs the miss. Ooh, poked away to tie it up. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Thunder making a switch here. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2-point game. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets a three fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And it's Tatum missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Holmgren. Dort for three. Knocks down the long J.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
White for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The three from Holmgren. The shot off that time. Boston trailing. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. Williams on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. To tie it up. Yes!
Jason Tatum.
A huge shot to tie it up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Hartenstein.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Porzingis for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark.
It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Back to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Celtics. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's Dort on the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by White. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. It's good from the top of the key.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 3-point game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Porzingis with the block. It's Brown on the wing. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Out to the right wing. Pass to Holmgren. Hands it from downtown.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Holiday inside the line. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
A huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy, and we thank you for the report. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Holmgren. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren.
And what I love about Tatum, he is decisive with his decision making in terms of driving the basketball. Solid at kind of just putting his head down and creating the angle, and then the strength there to take the contact and force the foul.
To the middle. It's stolen by White. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 8. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
There's Williams with the three. The Thunder with another miss. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The Thunder with another miss. On offense, here are the Celtics. The three from Tatum. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And again, Boston running the court in transition. The shot by Holiday, no good. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been...
The Celtics, 22.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 13. Over in the corner, Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Caruso's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Wiggins. Off target with his three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's White. It's good from long range. White's got 6. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Here's Tatum. Tatum jackhammers it in.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
That cuts the lead to single digits. He's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
White wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall. I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Substitution on the
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pushing it up. And Williams with the stuff.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. And another miss by Boston. Under trailing by 12. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Holiday. Now here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Right side, Tatum. For 3. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren. And the lead is down inside single digits. Holmgren's got 5 points so far. Tatum on the wing. Outside, White. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 8. And here is Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
and just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Here goes Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Dort. It's Dort on the wing. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Brown with it. Dort covering. And it's Brown missing. Thunder trailing by 8. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Right side, Porzingis. White, left side. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now Brown. This one for 3. White, good. White's got 12 in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Number 40, Luke Cornett.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now, here's Holmgren. He has 5. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And it's White missing. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3 points.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Screen by Hartenstein. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Takes it inside. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Celtics on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum no good. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
.122 left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Back to Williams. Pass to Caruso. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there in the defense. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. On the wing, Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins outside. And Williams, here we go. And there it is for him. And that's now 7 points here for Jalen Williams.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
They get it again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Celtics lead by 5. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Celtics leading by 5. In the corner, Tatum with it. Offline with his 3. And the Thunder with the possession here. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Taken away by Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. Now here's Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. White, good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Wallace. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The wide open look here for Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Right side, White. Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Caruso. From downtown. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The 3 from Tatum. That one doesn't drop.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The wide open look here for Holiday. The offensive rebound. And Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the opposition.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Holiday with the 3. Good on the triple. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's the fast break. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Assisted by.
Excellent job. Finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run. Porzingis with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim. Boston leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Derek White.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Misfires on the corner three. Here's Dort. Here he goes. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. On the wing, Holiday. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Brown, and there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Taken away by Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. We're Stan Van Gundy.